our 2022 Bands of America Grand National Championship semi-finalist bands. The Dobbins-Bennett High School Marching Band of Kingsport, Tennessee. The American Fork High School Marching Band of American Fork, Utah. The Murray High School Marching Band of Murray, Kentucky. Semifinalist number 4 is the Stoneman Douglas High School Marching Band of Parkland, Florida. The Prosper High School Marching Band of Prosper, Texas. The Broken Arrow High School Marching Band of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The Kisgee Area High School Marching Band of Vandergrift, Pennsylvania. The Grain Valley High School Marching Band of Grain Valley, Missouri. The William Mason High School Marching Band of Mason, Ohio. Semifinalist number 10 is the Fishers High School Marching Band of Fishers, Indiana. The Brownsburg High School Marching Band of Brownsburg, Indiana. The Centerville Jazz Band of Centerville, Ohio. The O'Fallon Township High School Marching Band of O'Fallon, Illinois. The Castle High School Marching Band of Newburgh, Indiana. Semifinalist number 15 is the Tarpon Springs Outdoor Performance Ensemble of Tarpon Springs, Florida. The Avon High School Marching Band of Avon, Indiana. The James F. Burns High School Marching Band of Duncan, South Carolina. The Robert E. Hendrickson High School Marching Band of Pflugerville, Texas. The Homestead High School Marching Band of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Semifinalist number 20 is the Southlake Carroll High School Marching Band of Southlake, Texas. The Lakota West High School Marching Band of Westchester, Ohio. The Goshen High School Marching Band of Goshen, Indiana. The Carmel High School Marching Band of Carmel, Indiana. The Morton High School Marching Band of Morton, Illinois. The Beechwood High School Marching Band of Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. The Jenison High School Marching Band of Jenison, Michigan. The Bourbon County High School Marching Band of Paris, Kentucky. The Lincoln Way Community High School Marching Band of New Lenox, Illinois. The Mustang High School Marching Band of Mustang, Oklahoma. Semifinalist 30. The Plymouth Canton Educational Marching Band of Camden, Michigan.